Hey guys, this is Razagon with my top 5 tips for new players. The launch of Wuthering Waves saw a lot of resources being dished out to the current players at the time. For new players, they might not have access to as many of the resources that were being provided so freely. So these are my top 5 tips for any new players picking up Wuthering Waves. These are not hardcore sweaty tips, just my initial things that I think people should know, especially if you're a casual player. My first tip is as you play, you will unlock echoes. I would recommend not necessarily pumping your resources into upgrading your echoes straight away, depending on how casual you are and if you buy the battle pass or what you do and don't get for additional resources. You may be limited on your echo upgrade materials. I would recommend you wait until you get to later game content, such as the tacit holograms and Tower of Adversity. Um, because until then, you really don't need to, be min-maxing your character to just get through the content. The next thing I would recommend is not to use your Asterite if you are out of wave plates. I made that mistake a little bit. The Asterite you should really just try to keep so you can get your pools for characters or for weapons and what have you. Your wave plates you'll always get more, but Asterite's are going to be hard to come by. My third point I would recommend is, and again, especially for casual players, if you're not able to put in a lot of time to grind, if you're not able to put in, a lot of money and stuff, just pick 3 characters. Pick 3 characters that you want to primarily invest in. If you pump a lot of resources into other characters as well, you might find that the 3 that you want to push harder difficulty with, you don't have the resources or the currency needed to upgrade them as much. So I would recommend just picking the 3 that you like, that you have fun with, and just focus on upgrading those first. And that ties into my fourth tip, which is I would recommend sticking with the main rover character as one of your 3. You're gonna get a lot of what you need to just max them out here throughout the storyline, which makes them quite easy to be strong, whether you stick with um, the default style or you switch it up to Havoc from Spectro. So I would definitely recommend using the default main rover character. And then my last 5th tip would be don't underestimate the explorations that you can do in each of the zones. It's a really good way to just get a lot of extra resources to upgrade your characters and to get stronger, and then you initially can hand in here to get more resources. So just find a good YouTube video if you don't want to bother having to hide them, find them yourself, and yeah, definitely don't dismiss the exploration. So those are my 5 tips. I hope this is useful. If it is, consider a thumbs up. And otherwise, if you're new to Wuthering Waves, I hope you enjoy. And if you're a regular player and you have tips of your own, please feel free to put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.